Assalamu alaikum. This is our first try just to record a lecture related to the Android, that how you can configure your Android with your machine for Windows, and at the same time we will try to see the few features of emulator, how we can use it, how the other advanced features we can use it. This lecture is aims focused to my students for King Faisal University. They can learn that how to configure their Android platform with the Windows, and then they can also learn that how they can go for the initial application like the Hello World, and how they can also understand the emulator can work in a single way and also in a multiple way. And beside of that, we will also discuss touch the few other important concepts. I hope that will be useful for my students. So initially, just to go to download your just please allow. Okay, once again, so we're just going to start about ADT bundle. ADT bundle is actually available from the Google, and it contains Eclipse and all other tools which are necessary to build the applications. We can download it from this link. You can go directly to this link, or you can go through the Google. Say for example, we are trying to focus just how we can go to Google. At the same time, please allow me, most of the time I will maybe pause this one. Yeah, now we are at Google. You can see that ADT bundle for Windows, and you can go to the first link, and this is actually download for Windows. You can choose to download for Windows from here. I already did it, which is available in my download folder, and this is also available here. This will be in the form of the zip folder, so you can unzip it. Like this will be a folder having the different size of the space now, and now we are ready after to unzip the folder within the another folder. You can just open it and just go with this one. So we can yeah, please just go with this one. This is the Eclipse. Go to the Eclipse folder. If you just see that, you will find the three folders: Eclipse, SDK, and SDK Manager. Just click to the Eclipse and just click to the Eclipse. So initially it will take a time, maybe for the few of the minutes, to configure its initial setting, and after configuration the setting will ask about you that where you want to store your workspace, like this. So you can set whatever wherever you want to set, and then you can say OK. And please keep in mind that once you are setting your ADT bundle, you must be clear about it, that where you want to set it, because some of the time you might feel that it is not any issue. You can just install it at the one place because it seems like a folder, so you can copy or cut the folder and remove it. If you will do like this way, so it will not work. It will be having a problem for the different parts and for the different issues. So try to be very much clear. You can unzip your folder, decide it first that where in what drive you want to place it. You can even make the folder like the developer or Android, whatever. You can rename the folder, but you should do this before you are doing to start your installation. Once you just go with your installation, then that will be the path will be set with the same position. Then you need to be with the same location, and you can run it like what we are doing it, running it right now. So this is just taking a time. You should be very patient, work with very patience, because everything needs a time. I will pause the clip again and again just to show you that how. This is the first screen, and here you can see that the one application or one app having the name Allah. So we will try to just go to add another app, just to show you that how you can add apps, and just to show you that how you can go with the emulator, and just to show you that how you can run the applications. Say for example that now we are just going for initial application which have a name hello world, or we may change about the few little bit. I will try to go very slowly as you can follow this one. Say for example we just go with the file and then just go with the new, and here is the Android application project. Just click to the Android application project. These are the steps. Right now you can come up here with the name, like suppose consider APL class. So or suppose APL, the project name is APL, and for the package name this will be the com.example.apl. This will be in a reverse way of the domain like what we are using. We are not discussing anything about this right now. When the time will be right, we will come back to discuss about these things, and leave all these sections also as it is, because we are not going to focus mainly about this right now. We will see it later on. Then you just press the the next, and then you just go with the next again, and from here you can choose the icon, and if suppose you want to choose any your picture, so you can choose the picture from here. Say for example just for a moment, just say for example that we choose this picture, and after that you just go to say next. Yeah, I've already pressed the next. As I mentioned you that you should be patient, and right for a moment we're just going with the blank activity. We'll discuss about later, and I hope that you will do the practice in your lab sessions also. This is about the next, and finally you just click to the finish, and again wait. This will be loaded. Your app will be come here. Just see right with my mouse. Yeah, this is it's still loading. It will take a time. It's actually for patience. Yeah, just see here. This is your APL. This is your APL, and this is the default code for the APL. We are not going to do anything with the code right now. We're just trying to see that how it will work initially, and then we will see it later on. So this is your Java file, as we discussed in our previous classes, that it will contain the Java file having the code, and at the same time we can go to see to explore the other files. Say for example these are the other files. Yeah, please just follow to my mouse pointer. So we are here, and then we are just going for the layout, and this is the activity main.xml. This is the file. It's showing that APL. This is your app name. This is a picture what you select, and this is hello world. So you can select it and you can change it. You can do so many things with this one. We will see it later on that how we can do. Right now, for a moment, you just see that you can right click it, and you can go to edit text. This is the edit text like the hello world. If you want to change it, so you can change with the hello world whatever you want. You can say hello to APL class. So just not a matter. Say this one, and if you want to place this here in to stretch it, or suppose you want to stretch it in a different way, just say this will be on the whole screen. So this is you can do. There are some other controls are also here. Or suppose you want to drag it here. When you will just start dragging, you will see the green dashed line, dotted line. It is actually giving you the right direction, that where you are, where you want to put into the center, or where you are, how far away from the left or right. This is actually helping you for the positioning. Say for example we are just placing it here, and you can see that this is showing you that this is at the rate string hello world, and again you can go to change if you want to go to, like right click and just go there, or suppose you just select it and press the F2, so you can even select, if you want to remove this one, you can remove this one, say OK, then this will be the text here. And just a moment, we'll just do some. Yeah, now if we want to see the output from this text, so we can see the output. For output we need the emulator. So see, focus to my mouse, this is actually Android Virtual Device Manager. We can click here. We already add the two Android virtual devices. You can run whichever you want to run. Say for example that you want to run this Zaman. We just say that click start, but before going to start this one, we may go to create a new one. For your better understanding, you can select it from here. This is to new, click the new, and say for your class, or for say for example we give it the name as a first, and select the device, which device you want to select it from here. This is up to you. Say for example we select the Galaxy Nexus, and then we are choosing its target application. This is Android 4.4.2 API. Then come down here, you can see the message, and on Windows emulating RAM greater than 768 may fail depending on the situation sometime. So it is better that you just go with the 700 or even little less. You just change with the 700, the message is gone. And this is the 64, it's okay, no problem. And if you want to give some space for the SD card, internal card, just give any space so you can utilize it later on. Just click to the OK. It will again take a time. What we discussed already, that it's a work of the patience. It needs the patience. So please bear with me. It will take a time. And meanwhile, I can pause our video until it will be loaded. This is the way to upload. Yes, welcome back. Now just see that first is loaded. Now you can run any one out of it. Initially we might run the one, and then we might go for the more than one. Say suppose this is for Zaman, we just select this one and just click start, and here we want to say that we need to assign its screen size. So give the scale minimum, as it will need the resources minimum, and it will run a little quickly. So you can select this option, wipe user data, say Bismillah, and just run. This will go like this way, and it will continue. And again you need to wait until it is loaded. When it will be loaded, you can see it here, it will be there. And meanwhile we can discuss about the few features of the emulator. So this is your class lecture, so we can focus to your emulator benefits. Just one moment, my system is very slow. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, it might need some time. Yeah, please see here. Sorry for having a system slow. There are the few pros for Android emulator. It doesn't require an actual phone, because while we are building our application, so we might run a couple of the times again and again, so it will not harm to our real phone. And it doesn't require any actual phone. We can play it, we can delete it once our application will be done. So then we can upload our application with our original device also, and we can test it if it is required. Hardware is always reconfigurable. We can select any one Android emulator with a different configuration, as you examine through our example that what we were doing. And the changes are non-destructive. If we make two changes, so there will be no issue. There is not an issue. We can make any kind of the changes. There will be no harm against it. And there are some actually, we can say when there are the pros, so there are cons are always there. It can be a very slow, so I believe that you can examine that what we are doing, so you can have an experience that is really a very slow. Some features are really unavailable. You cannot see the features, most of them. For example, no support for the Bluetooth or USB connections, and even more. Performance user experience can be misleading, but it is again a best option to choose to select to test our applications, for testing our applications. And some advanced features are also with the Android emulator. It can emulate many different devices. You can choose, you can enroll your application, and then you can go with a different kind of the devices. You can test it with suppose a tab, and you can test with your smartphone having with a different configuration. And the battery power is also not needed, no problem. And network speed and latency is also again good because it is the emulator, it is connected with your application, and location coordinations and everything, these advanced features are also available. So we are going back to our application. We hope that it is now loaded. Yeah, alhamdulillah. See, this is loaded now, so we can go here and we can come up here. It is loaded, but it is still not loaded completely. It is taking a time. While it will be loaded, so the screen will be clearly here, so we can see the same like the smartphone. Meanwhile, we can go to understand the few different ways that how we can even play with the emulator, not only from here to add by adding the new, but we can go with the device definitions also. See, this is a device definition, and from here these device definitions are available with the different set configuration. So if you want to choose, you can choose any one out of it, having with a different screen size and different RAM configuration and different means other parameters. Say for example that we are just choosing this one, so you can choose this one, and you can select this one, and you can say that create AVD. So this will create the AVD to see with everything is settled down here. So you need to do, the RAM is fixed, everything is fixed, everything is fixed. You may just need to give SD card if you are willing, and then you just press the OK. So again it will go for the time, and is remember that the name for this virtual machine is different, which is AVD for 51 inch WVGA. Now this is, we hope that it is loaded. No, this is not loaded still. I have to wait. And meanwhile, we want to suppose start this one, so we can even start this emulator in the same way, and having a hope that inshallah it will be started soon. The process for starting it is again the same as I told you, that we are still waiting. So once it will be uploaded, we will come back, and till that we are just pausing the video because we are not able to do anything until it will be uploaded. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Once again, welcome back. Congratulations. After a while, after a long time, we are get successful that one of our emulator is loaded. You can see this emulator, it is containing all the information, and it seems same like your smartphone. It is containing all the message button, and it's also containing about the clock and the menus and the dial button. Yeah, one thing is very important here to tell you about this dial button. If you will go to install, to configure your ADT bundle, what we did right now, it will be possible for you that you will not be able to see this dial button, but while the other functions will be same, you can see all the emulator whatever it is and the other functionalities. You can come back by pressing the OK. You can come back by pressing the escape key. We have the shortcut keys, what we can discuss in our lecture. I will show you right now also, but right now we're discussing that how we can get this dial button, because we are concerned with this dial button. We will do the few things with the dial button. So I'm just going to tell you, just close this one now, no problem. If you just come back here, so you can see here that very close that this is the Android virtual device. This is actually the Android SDK manager. So you need to click to the Android SDK manager, and by default, once when the time when you will click this one, so you will see that the 5 packages will be selected which are ready to install. before going to deselect any package or select any package, you just need to just continue to install with those packages. You see what he is doing? He's trying to fetch with the packages, and I already did this one, so no need to do anything for at my end. The downloading packages, if you will do at the first time, he will show you here the 5 packages are ready to install. So you just go with the install, just accept it, and just done it, and just restart your application. Then it will be able to see this dial button. Otherwise it will be not, you will be not able to see this dial button. Now for going to run our application, we want to see our application on this emulator. You need to select your application. Your application is actually APL, so rather to select from here or anywhere, you just select your application. Just right click your button from here and just go with the right click to the run as, click here, Android application. Yeah, this is saying that there are some changes. Say yes, no problem, go with the changes. You can also run from here at the top from the menu. You can follow to my mouse pointer. These both are the two are the ways, so there is no problem. Yeah, you can run from any place. Again, sorry for the pause again and again. So we are ready now to run our application. See, this is our emulator and this is our application APL. Right click to the APL, run here. This is the console window, show you the values, and output will come here. See, this is the emulator. It is, your application is running. Hello APL class here. This is your APL, and this is the picture what you choose to you can place it here, the emulator. You can see the same thing. This is here. Now you are able to see this one. Now you can escape it. You just see the escape key, then it will be here. Again, just escape it here. You are at the with the main screen. Now we need to go. Now we need to do the few more things. For a few more things, we can go ahead to test our emulator with the different angles. Say for example, before going to do this, please allow me to show you some shortcut which can be useful for this emulator. And with this emulator, you can see this 5556. This is actually its port number for this emulator. We can access this emulator through this port using the DOS prompt or using the DDMS. So please just allow me before I just show you the shortcut keys for this one. Just for a moment. These are the shortcuts. Like for escape, what we use is right now. You can go back the home screen. We'll go to the main screen. F2, F3, F4, until these all are the shortcut keys. You can use it for the different purposes with your emulator. We are going back to our emulator, and now we are just trying to see. Now we're just trying to understand about the Eclipse different perspectives. Right now, while we are moving with our graphical layout, or suppose we are moving to our activity main XML, this is actually the Java perspective. Kindly follow to my mouse. This is the Java perspective. Now we want to move to our DDMS perspective. DDMS perspective is actually containing the other supporting operations for our emulator, through which we can use our emulator. We can call our emulator, we can send SMS to our emulator, or our one emulator can call to the other emulator. DDMS, this is actually very useful. We are trying to see that how it is useful, how we can use it. Just a moment. We are going to DDMS. DDMS is actually stand for Dalvik Debug Monitor Server. So just click to the DDMS. It will be here. From here you can select your emulator. Right now we are loaded only the one emulator, so you can select this emulator, and after that you can come down and just go to select where it is the phone. This is for the calendar, for email, for music. So just come down in the same sequence. You will find out about the phone. If you are facing a problem, you can extend this list. So please follow with me. This is the media, email, music, calendar, and the dialer. Yeah, just a moment please. The phone is there. Just select to the phone, and now when you select to the phone, it's required actually that you need to come up with any number for incoming number, just to give the ID to your cell phone. So say for example we are putting +1 2 3 4 5 6 7, or any ID, whatever you want to give, and you can place your emulator here. This is your emulator, and first of all, this is the for voice. If you want to call to your emulator, so now you register your emulator with the number, so your incoming call will be shown from this number, and this is for the voice is home. You're not using for suppose the roaming or for any other data, for any other thing. This speed is full. We will discuss it later when the time will be right. So we are just trying to call. Just press the call and place your emulator just here. You will see that within a short moment you will be able to receive a call here. Just a moment, because it's slow. Yeah, just see, this is the call. You can see this is the incoming call. Incoming call is coming from number is +1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So if you want to attend the call, yeah, no problem, you can attend the call. See, this is your emulator. Your call is continued, and your time is continued. 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, and so on. It is go on, and you can drop your call from here, or you can drop your call from here, from the both ways. Say suppose for example we want to drop our call. So now the call is cancelled, and again you are at the home screen. So if you are coming back, we can use the same thing, the same idea for the message now. So please come again with me. Same thing, in the same way. Now we can go for the SMS. We can send the SMS to our this emulator. As you see that we can place the number 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, no problem, whatever the number is. Now we select the SMS, and we can say that hi, how are you, and before send the SMS we are just trying to activate our emulator. Just keep it here. We press the button send, and you will see here the message will come here at this side. Just we are waiting to receive. You know that this is very slow. Yeah, it's very slow, and we may press the send again and again just to see to receive it. Yes, now we're ready to send our SMS. This is hi, how are you. We can press the send button, and we will be able to see it here. It should come here. Wait for a moment. I hope that you will see your SMS here. We can press it again because it's a damn slow machine. Yeah, so it should be here. Just go inside the messaging just to verify. It's still not here. It's still low message there. It should come. Yeah, it should come. The same way the call is coming, message should also come. But it's too slow. We can check it. We can try it by the USB cable to our device. See, we're just dropping the call, or we can hang up the call from here. This is the same thing again. The call is dropped, and see missed call from this number, and this is the missed call icon. Now we just go for moments. Yeah, luckily we received the message now. This is testing. You can see the message from here, and this is testing, and our previous messages are also here. It was taking too much time, but finally they are there. So you can see these are the messages. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? And this is testing. It took too much time, so we will keep trying to press the send button again and again and again, so it reaches here. Say for example, with the hope that this time it will goes in a smooth way. Finally we are successful to send our message. Yeah, so just press the send button, and again we need to wait for a while. We'll see. Might be, yeah, this is a great. Now it is receiving in a very proper way. So best of luck to MAP class students. And see, just press it here, and we are just going back, and so this is here, and you can even see this is the text message. It's come from 123457. This is the same number what we mentioned here. This came at this dates. Send date is February 17 and received February 17, and send time is 37, and only the time is also giving there. So now we are just trying to come out by pressing the escape key, and by again pressing the escape key. See here, if suppose you just press the send button, now you should see the message here at the be with me with my mouse pointer. See, this is the message. You just go to read the message. Again, you can go to read the message. These are the 8 messages from 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the last message should be, so best of luck 2 times because we pressed it twice. Now another thing is that we can even go to have the 2 different emulators, and both the emulators can communicate with each other like the same mobile. I'm trying to locate it. I am trying to load the other emulator also. I don't know that how much time it will take because this almost for the 25 to 30 minutes it took almost more than 2 hours due to the slow application, due to the loading time for the emulator, due to the loading time for the everything. I was just pausing my application and again, but I hope that this will be helpful for you to understand the things in a proper way, and for further inshallah we will also continue with the same way as you can understand the things in a proper way, clear your concepts, and at the same time I hope that you can continue with your lab sessions with the different labs and doing your different examples, and those will clear your concept that what we are discussing in the class, and those will be helpful to you. And I at the same time I may request to all of you that please be patient. If you are using emulator, then it will take too much time, while I can advise you, if you have the Samsung phone, if you have the Android phone, so you can try to use it through the USB, where you can save your lot of time. So best of luck till now, and meanwhile I will try, if suppose another AVD will be loaded, then I can show you the rest of the operation. Otherwise I'm pausing this video here, and inshallah see you next time. Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Once again, welcome back. It's luckily that another AVD device is also loaded, so we can do some test here what we was trying to discuss earlier. As you can see that we discussed it before, that this is actually the port number for this AVD 5554, and this is actually 5556 AVD for Nexus, and this is for actually another one device, WBGA. Now these port numbers are normally assigned in an order with a difference of 2, and it is normally started from 5554, and then it goes triple five like 6, then triple five like 8, and like the it increased in ascending order with the difference of the 2. Now there are the 2 AVDs are loaded right the moment. We are trying to call from one AVD to another AVD. Just see, be with me. We are trying to see that how we can call from the one. So here we just press the button from 5554 AVD, and this is the dial pad. We're just taking the dial pad out, and this is the 5 and this is 6. So we are calling to other AVD. Just call this, and we are going there to wait to see here that what is happening here. We hope that soon we will receive the call. Yeah, great. Come on. Yeah, please, come on, come on. Yeah, that's it. So we are receiving a call, but you know that our AVD and our machines, they are very slow, so we have to wait. Just see this one. We are receiving call. Okay, and this call we are receiving from the number 5554. So this is actually the 5554. We are receiving call, incoming call here, and this is dialing. So now we are just going to attend the call. This call is attend. Here, just see the status is changed at both places, here and also here. Now the timer is going on like 0, 9, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, and both away. So the call is in process. So they both are talking. The both AVDs, they are talking in free. Now we're just trying to stop the call from either side, from here or here. Say for example, we are stopping the call from here. This call is ended after almost 28 seconds. The call is ended after almost 28 seconds. Now we want to send an SMS. Say for example, we're just taking it to the home by pressing the escape, and from here we're just going to the message side, and we can go to write a new message. We are loading conversation. There is no conversation, so this is the new message. We're trying to send one message from this AVD to the other AVD. So this AVD is actually 5554. Write down the 5554 here. Press the number here. Hi, this is from AVD to AVD. Message, and to home we need to say configure here 5554. Just send your message. Your message will should reach here. We are waiting. Yeah, this just goes to the 554, and message reaches here also. See, this is the message, and we can go inside to see the message from 556, where this ID is 5556. So this is your message. We can see, hi, this is from AVD to AVD. So now we are replying, thanks AVD number 5556, so nice to hear from you. And we are pressing to send, and this will come here. Just for a moment, this message is sent from here, and you will see this message will appear here. Yeah, this is coming. Come on. This is, yeah, this is here. This message we receive from here. Nice to hear from you. Just imagine this message is here. Nice to hear from you. You can see this message here, or you just go back directly, or you just click it direct here. Say for example, we are just going back. This is the message which we see, thanks AVD number 5 so nice to hear from you. And this is the same message which went from here. So the purpose is that we can call from AVD to AVD, and we can message from AVD to AVD, and within AVD we can run our any kind of application. What kind of applications those are available with us, because those are handling the same in the same fashion like your smartphone devices. But this is very bit true that this is handling in a way very slow. Suppose this is your browser, you can come up with the browser, you can open the browser, you can open your any other thing, so there is no problem, anything you can use with your AVD. So this is all about just an introductory, just to let you know that how you can install your ADT bundle, how you configure your ADT bundle, and how you can go to add your emulator, how you can go for your initial application, and how you can communicate the two emulators between each other, and how you can use the DDMS service from your ADT bundle to check your emulator. And there are so many things ahead, waiting ahead, inshallah, you will see very soon. So till now, goodbye, and again best of luck, and I hope that you will do the wonders, inshallah. So ma salam.